Oh, that's funny. Oh, that was too funny. What is going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. We got a special guest in the house here, Chris from House of Blades.
What's going on, guys?
I apologize. We thought we were live for like a good 5-7 minutes, and I looked up and I said, "Shoot, where is everybody?" Yeah, we weren't live, so we had this like really kind of cool intro. We were talking, you guys missed it, and my bad.
It was a good one, man.
Oh man, well, Chris, thanks for hanging out here. House of Blades, everybody, you guys know who it is. Appreciate you hanging out. Like I said earlier, before we thought I was live, always a pleasure to hang out with you. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me. It's always cool to jump into these. So
yeah, I have to say, I know I said this backstage, but I have to say it live right now. Loving the lives lately, loving the background. I know I told you that earlier, but man, looks good.
Hopefully we're not getting too crazy with the shenanigans, man.
I love it. No,
the hot wings and whatnot.
I'm here for it, and I love it every day. I love it. Who do we got in the chat? EDC, Mike, and Ikes. First, he was, like I was saying earlier, he was almost like 20 minutes early. Appreciate him being here.
Super early.
You're still here. Real Chris Brown, what's going on? You've been busy. Glad to see you here. Gabe, good morning. Happy Friday. Everybody, what is everybody drinking? I was saying I was drinking coffee out of my sip and flip mug.
And I forgot my Hinder cup, so instead I got the Red Bull today.
And what did you say that was June?
Yeah, it's like June berry.
I'm gonna have to try that one. I haven't had an energy drink in a long time.
I need to stop. I have too many of them, man.
It used to be this, like I would drink like 3 Monsters a day. I'd go and get a Red Bull the next day. Yeah, it was a problem for me, and I'm glad I stopped because it was like tearing up the insides of my mouth. Like it'd give me finger sore. Like once that happened, I was like, I'm done. But I have to have caffeine, so coffee.
Yeah, I need to switch to coffee, man.
Coffee's an addiction though, and it if you know what it does to your belly, man, you have to kind of warm up to it. So don't drink a pot of coffee all day long like I do. Birdman, I see ya. Happy Friday. EDC Knife and Tool all the way from Canada. Sup, everybody. Hopefully, I just sent some packages out to you. Hopefully, you get your knives here. And another Zon Gang member. Of course, I know where he got it. Did he get it from?
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
He was one of the lucky ones in that drop, man.
Man, those went so fast. Like, I don't even think were they even 24 hours?
Dude, maybe like 5 minutes. Yeah.
Really?
It was quick. And with Trev, man, obviously being in Canada, I was so nervous that it was gonna get taken by customs or something.
Oh man, I can only imagine. I just, like I said, sent him out a pen and a knife. And what he told me to do was open it up, and I tightened the detent down extremely hard, and I was literally whipping it as hard as I could to see if it would fall, drop out. And I think that's the test they do. Who was it? Tyson told me to do that.
Is it like crank down on the pivot? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think what they do is if it opens up, by any means, it will. Which I don't know how they do it, because I've tried it with other knives, and apparently if it opens up, back the package it goes, sends down back here. So. Hopefully.
Oh dang.
Because it's not cheap to send something to Canada. I don't know if you guys have any specials, but man.
Oh no, dude, it was it was a little pricey, and then not to mention what they have to pay on their end whenever they pick up the package.
Yeah, and I feel sorry for everybody in Canada, but it's I think I think you guys need a House of Blades in Canada because we got a lot of people in Canada that are into EDC.
Yeah, man. We need to open another store, but I don't know at what point that's going to be an option. And we'll probably stay within the U.S., but
Yeah.
it'd
Well,
be great if we could expand across the world, though.
if you ever do, I'm sure Trevor and I could open it up for you guys. I'm damn near in Canada. I'm actually more north than Trevor is, and he's in Canada. And I'm not. I mean, I think we would open a store for you. We'll be your storefront. Be the Canadian ambassador of it. Whatever. What would you? House of Blades with a maple syrup.
Yeah, with the Barbarian logo right behind it.
Yeah. And then Trevor, he's a plumber, so he can fix anything. Good morning, DigiPirate. Kathleen Smith, what's going on? Oh, watch check. Okay. Chris, did you wear a watch? I think I've seen a red G-Shock.
I have a red G-Shock, but the only thing I ever wear is the Apple Watch.
Okay. Yeah, getting into the Apple ecosystem, I keep thinking about it. I just can't do the smartwatch thing. I'm just so into this watch. Just something just classic. This is the one that I actually modded. This is a Seiko mod. So that's an automatic. So this is actually also a strap made in Canada. This is from Tyson over at 29 Sparrow Leather Co.
I feel like with them locking you into the ecosystem, it's not even just that everything connects. Everything's so convenient, man.
Yeah.
I like the workouts and everything. Just my alarms are synced with it. So
I can't agree more. I really can't agree more. I'm kind of a techie nerd on its own way. I can't agree more. I just got my iPhone, the iPhone 15, and I told everybody when iPhone comes with the USB-C, just like my Android did, and I've got my iPad over here, which I do 99% of my work on. USB-C. Once they did with the iPhone, I had to, and I realized I wish I would have done that a long time ago. Because what I do is if I go to camera here and I got top down here, and if I want to do all these angles, I can't afford that many cameras. Use your iPhone. I mean, and I tried that with my Samsung device. One video took me 17 hours to get over, like to transfer to my iPad. It was that crazy. With my iPhone, it takes like 7 seconds. It's crazy.
I was wondering because you did mention that, like, that you use your phone like as a secondary.
Yeah.
I always wondered how that worked out doing streams and stuff.
I'm not using it for Stream right now. Like if you see, if I add this one to stage here, this is actually a webcam I got from Best Buy. It's like a 1080p. It does okay. This is not my phone, and this one I just leave here all the time. But when I make videos, I will do my iPhone or my iPad, and you got to keep people visually ready in these videos. I've learned. Not like Mr. Beast where it like changes every 10 seconds and you feel like you're going to have a mannerism.
It's like motion sickness.
Exactly. Knife Nut 69. Hey, what's going on here? Let's run through these. I got to welcome everybody in here. Knives are live here. Barbarian, have a great weekend. Chris, any Knife Life beanie hats or black and red trucker hats? Ooh, I think somebody's looking for some hats.
We just got a new shipment in, so next Wednesday on the live stream, I'll bring the whole plethora of HOB hats that we just got in.
Ooh,
show them off.
I've got my HOB shirt on. I'm gonna have to get myself a hat or something. I think, and it's getting winter. I'm gonna have to get me some new merch. I'm gonna have to get me some new merch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head over to the website here. And if you guys don't know this, Barbarian gives you a discount. Look down here. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, we load the shirts and the apparel up on the site. Clothing is not the easiest thing to kind of differentiate. So if you guys just hit us up, we can always take care of everybody.
You
on Instagram.
You need flannels with a big HOB logo and the what do you call that, lapel? Is that called a lapel, or is this called a lapel? Anyways, here. That's what you
I was gonna say. Yeah, Susie he'll bring in some flannels and she'll do the HOB logo so she can rock them around the store.
Oh, heck yes. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Miranda, good morning. Good morning. Ooh, Knife Nut 69 says, still on that Zon hunt. Anyone? Oh, okay. He's looking for a Zon. I think we talked about that last week.
Oh yeah. Well, believe it or not, I'm not trying to shout out any other dealers, but I know that a couple of them dropped some over the weekend, and then they came back in stock yesterday. But as of right now, we don't have any updates on when we're getting any more.
You guys have some other hinders that I saw last week on your live, and man, oh man, if I had Zon money in my pocket burning, I would be picking one of those new hinders up though.
Yeah, I was like, we have Spartan. I was like, and then yeah, I picked up one of those.
Yeah, I just saw that. I don't know why, but I've been on this hinder gang. I got a friend who is a farmer, and he is a really big into his Kershaw. It's a hinder design. What is it? Which one is it? It basically looks like that.
Cryo. The cryo.
Yes, the cryo.
Yeah.
And off topic, I seen them for like $10 one time. They're all sold out. This was in like Shields like a while back. No longer are they $10. They're still back to like $45, $60 or whatever. But anyways,
yeah.
I have always thought it'd be super fun to get myself a real hinder and bring it to him and be like, which one do you like better? Because he's diehard. Like I've showed him my Benchmates. I've showed him my Chris Reeve, my Giant Mouse. I've shown him like all these, my opinion, very nice knives. And he's like, yeah, I still like my Kershaw. I was like, okay.
Yeah. He found something that works for him, man, and he's probably never going to change.
Yup. Speaking of farmers, what knife did I show? I showed another one of my buddies. I don't remember what it was, but it was a knife that was like $300+. And they're like, oh, this is really nice. This would be great because he does tile in the field. So he puts tile down for drains and stuff. He goes, this would be a perfect tile knife for the farm. I said, yeah, it would be. You should get one. I goes, well, how much is it? He goes, nope, I can't spend that money because he loses the knife like every other week. He said he'll drop it down in the hole. So it's funny to see people who really hard use their knives. They don't buy expensive knives, and I feel like there I am. I'm out. Nobody's going to trust me because I like expensive knives.
Dude, believe it or not, we had like these last 2 weeks, I've had a lot of people coming in to replace knives. They were lost at the airport. They took on a fishing trip, and they're just like, yeah, I just need to buy a replacement so that way the person that gifted it to me doesn't know. But then, yeah, we get a couple guys that are just like, man, I'm not spending that kind of money again. Just, I need to find something cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Because it hurts to take that hit on the wallet and then lose it.
It absolutely does. I was, where was I going? I was going to a concert. And I mean, I can't not go somewhere without a knife on me. But I knew that I was going to be at this concert, and they would have said no knives there. But I brought a cheaper knife with me. Like I think I had this. This is when I just got the Zon, and I didn't even bring it with me. I brought a Bastide something, whatever, in case I accidentally forgot to take it out of my pocket, and because I don't want to lose it. But I like my expensive high-end knives. I just can't deny it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've done the same thing. Going to places like the Cowboy game or something, going into that stadium, I know they're going to check. But I still carry the knife. I'll leave it in the truck and whatnot. But
Exactly. But you don't want to take that chance where, like, you can't just, like, leave the house and not have a pocket knife or 7 pocket knives, whatever. Whatever.
Oh,
not
yeah.
judging
So, like,
anybody.
I'm taking my family on a trip to Disney January, and I'm driving instead of flying this time because I was like, I'm taking my knives, man.
Yes, I know you can't take it into Disney, but how sweet would it be to be like out like in the gate, holding the knife up and like snapping a picture with Disney World in the background?
Oh yeah, right.
Would you do that for me? If it's just like a Snapchat to me, just send it over to me. Just your knife and right in front of Disney, because that would just be like an oxymoron. I don't know why. I just think that'd be hilarious.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna be like, look, you guys can confiscate it, but I need the photo first.
yeah. Well, no, I don't want you to go in and get lost. I mean, just like in the parking lot. I guess I've never been there. I don't even know what the parking lot looks like. So I guess maybe I don't know. But I just think it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Westbound, what is going on, Brady? Good morning. What's in your
Yeah,
pocket, Brady? We're talking Zons. I'm guessing Brady might have his Zon on him.
Brady, I missed the coffee cups, man. I was telling Mike that I need one.
That's right. That's what we were talking about before we went actually live. We thought we were live. I don't know if anybody's that just came in now. We thought we were live for we talked for like at least 5 to 7 minutes. We were going just chatting away. We were talking about the coffee cups, and I was just about to talk about Brady and I's maybe future collab. We might have to do more if we get enough insights, but we're thinking a little bit more fancy though as far as coffee cups. But we did. We talked about that, and I completely forgot we did because I thought we did.
Yeah, I need a red one or an OD green, man.
OD green would be sweet,
Yeah.
but red would be cool. I'm trying to think. We should do a vote one of these days when we get really serious about the next one because I like it. I'm a huge coffee drinker. If you like tea, if you like anything, I think the coffee cup is the way to go. Plus, sip and flip. I think that's the thing I wanted to bring back.
No, yeah, dude, it was cool when you guys posted it. Your photos of the cup whenever with your knives, man, were awesome.
I mean, that was like a thing back in like 2000, whatever, 11, whatever. People would always do that. You know, you'd take your knife, put it on top of your coffee cup. I think it's fun to bring it back. It's just, it's just fun. I don't know.
I still see some guys doing it.
Yep.
But usually it's not a nice cup. It's like the Starbucks cup that they snagged on the way to work or something.
Yep. And that's kind of the, I mean, a lot of people who do take a picture, they take a picture of it before they go to work because, and to me, it's kind of cool. I like to see daily pictures of what people are really carrying. Trevor, I think you meant to say smart watch. I think you meant to say. Trevor is also a watch guy, and he knows that smartwatches they're kind of a scary thing. And I'm not knocking your smartwatch because I know how great they are. They need to make like a watch that looks like this, exactly like this, that you don't know is a smartwatch.
Yeah. Dude, I want to get it. I want a nice watch. I just don't know if I want to go down that rabbit hole.
Don't do it. If you are not into it, I'm going to tell you, it is like, you think knives are expensive? Watches like just blow all your knives out of the water. You have to literally sell all your knives for just like one really, really good watch. Which segue, I shouldn't say this, but segue. If you do want to get a good one, I should say this. Monterey Watch Go. They're high-end watches for a good price. This is actually one that I modded. Unfortunately, this one you can't get unless I can talk Tim into actually making one. But they're an automatic watch. They're waterproof. They're classy looking. You want it like I put a NATO strap on here, of course, because I'm me. If you want one, Monterey Watch Go. Plus, everybody another discount. Just throwing that out there. You know, of course, Brownie BA. But it's a rabbit hole. It really, truly is.
I didn't know they had an all black one though, with like a black bezel.
They don't.
And that's my thing. Is like I'm always looking for like a solid black, maybe like a little bit of red thrown into it, and I can't find exactly what I'm looking for.
Let's see. Can you see the seconds hand? There's a red tip on the seconds hand. I don't think you can see it.
Actually, oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then right there. This would be like the perfect watch for you. All black with a little bit of red. And you put a red NATO strap on there, call it a day.
Yeah.
I'm messaging Tim after this live, and I'm saying you need to make at least a sprint run of these because Chris from House of Blade needs one.
So did they discontinue those? Or
no, I made that one. I modded that one like this Seiko here that I made. I modded this one as well. I like to tinker with them, take them apart and put my own stuff in there. And I blame it on the Do-It-Yourself Watch Club because they sent me a kit and I was like, I'm hooked. This is too cool.
That's pretty cool, man.
Oh, wow. Yeah, here we go. Because I actually saw on the Facebook group there was one last night. I think it was S45. So it depends on which one you're looking for, Knife Nut 69. I saw it for like $410, but I think it was the S45BN. If you don't care about the blade steel, I mean, MagnaCut versus S45. There's not much of a difference, and if you don't like really beat on your knife,
think Mikey has one up too,
Really?
but I think you have to be a lefty.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, is he selling one of those lefties?
Yeah, I think he decided to keep the Tanto,
Okay.
and he's gonna let the drop point go.
I'm so undecided. I like the Tanto. It's especially from Chris Reeve. I think it's a really nice blade shape. It just
It
looks cool.
is. It's just it's a nightmare to get that grind to match on that tip. So
Yeah, I haven't even attempted to. I've stropped it. Like, if this has to be ever sharpened, I'm sending it to you, just so you know.
it's tricky.
I can
man.
do a drop point.
Pretty much, we would like load it up on the wicked edge. You know, just because the way that the belt system's set up,
Yeah.
we have preset angles, so it's like it's 20 degrees. We could do 15, 25. Usually when we're doing like some chef's knives and stuff. So it's super basic. But yeah, I feel like you have to get really precise with that.
The detail of it, yeah. But that's what makes me like the Chris Reeves Tanto versus any other one. I mean, it's really cool. Speaking of knives and cool knives, good morning, brother. Just lurking while I have breakfast and recover from Blade Joe. Sharif, welcome. And speaking of awesome knives, of course, have you seen Sharif's knife?
I haven't.
This is the Aurelia, made by Riot. This will be MagnaCut titanium. This is what your store needs. This is what House of Blades needs. You guys,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is it like an outline cutout where the pocket clip is?
Oh, yes. That is like my favorite part of it almost. Let's see if I can get in there better for you.
Pretty cool.
And look, there's no screws in the pocket clip. Yeah. House of Blades needs these knives.
Yeah.
It's it could be a Sabenza killer. I don't have a Sabenza, so I can only compare it to my Zahn and compare it to my Nkosi, but I don't know. I made a video of this. I don't know if anybody watched it or not, but I just have to show it up because it is a good knife. So here it is up against the Zahn for size-wise. So it's, if you like the size of the Zahn or a large Nkosi or a large Sabenza, it's like spot on. And to me, that's a good size for a work knife, in my opinion. Yeah. So just throwing that out there if anybody else likes this knife. The Aurelia, I think, is Sharif, if you're still here. I can't remember the exact date. Actually, hold on.
I think you said pre-orders open.
The pre-orders open right now, but they're only going to go until, I guess I don't have that date. But I think it's the end of the month. So if anybody does want to get on that pre-order now, because I think it's could be a knife of the year. And I tread lightly saying that. I really truly do, because there's some good knives out there, but
so much stuff releasing every month.
Yeah, I was gonna say so much, but just look at it, watch it.
What's up, Brandon?
Drops so good.
Just saw his. It's nice, dude. Is bearings or?
This one is on bearings, and you can put skiff bearings and skiff washers on it if you want to as well. So it's perfect size for that. So if you did want to put skiffs washers or skiff bearings in there, these are just Riot's bearings, I'd guess. It is so nice though, so nice.
You always get good action with the with bearings, man.
Oh yeah. But some people don't like it, and that's why I think a lot of people find this as a work knife, the Zahn or anything for CRK, because they got those big washers which are made to be, super aggressive, but they open different. I mean, there's definitely a different. I can't even open it right now. I just opened that one. It's so easy. It's definitely a different feel, because this is like breaking glass, and this is like ice skating on glass, if that makes sense. Yeah. That's a bad analogy, but I'm using it anyways.
Man, I know CRK is supposed to open slowly, more like of a hydraulic feel, but if you take those bronze washers to like a ceramic stone and just kind of do like a figure eight like they do from the factory, polish them up a little bit, the action just gets so much better.
So I've done some pew trigger modifications I shouldn't even say that. I'll just say I polished some before, and you can really get in there, and it's pretty smooth to do it. So if you do that to like the washers, just very lightly, not as much as you do in like a trigger, because if you go overboard, it's too much on the trigger. But same thing with these. I've seen some actions get really butter smooth. I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. Whoa, there he is. EDM in the house. What's going on, guy? Happy after wedding. Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Congratulations.
Brady likes it. Let's see here. Oh, pre-order is open now here. Ends at the end of this month. Okay, there we go. Answering my question. I get so late in these chats sometimes. Yes, the pre-order is still open.
It's definitely an art trying to continue, having a conversation and then keep up with the chats, man, because then things just start getting crazy.
I'm constantly going back and forth and looking. Oh, here we go. Here's an answer here. I worked with Skiff to release it in a set of thick washers for my knives. So all feet. Oh, so the future ones will be. That is super cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Stropping washers is legit. Okay. See, I like the way the Zon opens, but I like my Zon because it flies open. Who did I see recently? They Spidey flicked the Zon the other day, and I said there's something way off with that. I don't know how that's possible, but there you go. Stropping would make perfect sense. I guess you don't really need to go into a super major polish. Good call.
Well, it's like if you've seen Raven the Pirate. The way he does the front flick, I'm like, man, those washers have to be polished, or it's just a very well broken in Zon, man, because that was crazy.
I don't know how it does, and I've seen that before. What did Taylor call them out for that once, or they call each other out? I can't. There's no mine. Well, mine's only not even when did I get this? Not even 2 months ago.
Yeah, I can't imagine that thing not tearing up your thumb, man.
No, I'm trying, and I will literally cut my thumb open, and that's not even sharp. Yeah, just the Spidey flick impressed me. But yeah, now that you say that, Raven the Pirate, I should find the video. But yeah, no way can I do it. But if you guys want that, here's the Aurelia. You can do that with this. And we haven't pocket checked you. What are you carrying today? I saw the Hinder, but is that what you're carrying?
Yeah, that's what I'm rocking. So red G10 Hinder with the Battle Bronze lock side, and then the two things that haven't left the pocket for right now, and it'd be the tactile turn stonewash short, and then the FAFO. I don't want to curse on stream, but the Nice Guy Machine Co. pry bar. Got the keys loaded up on a Minion from Nice Guy. I had the JRW G-Flex, and that thing was pretty good. It lasted me about a year, but I switched to something a little more sturdier. Got the Scoopy Loops bead on there. And then, of course, I can't be on the stream and not show this bad boy off. That red beer bomb. That's pretty much it, besides the wallet.
Heck yeah. Oh, the Cruiser. Is that the 5.0 or the 4.0?
Yeah, 5.0 that Mike made for me, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Got it all red.
Nice Guy Machine Go. You got I think you just saw 4. The pry bar, the keychain. You really are. I know we talked about the backstage, but man, you really do have their stuff.
Arch is cool, man. He's such a cool guy, man. We see him at shows. He's friends with Matt over here, man. So I kind of weaseled my way in there to talk with him a few times, man. And yeah, he just makes some good stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. You got a red loadout. Red is going to start growing on me. I really think it is. I really think it's going to start growing on me.
I wish I could find a red Scoopy Loot, but on the secondary, man, I don't think I'm ready to pay the prices they're charging just for a bead, man.
What do they go for secondary?
Just some of the normal ones I've seen, like Black Mike Carter or something, like $200.
Jeepers! Wow.
Yeah, and I scored this one for 80, which I think is like $20 above retail. So
wow. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's still
not crazy. Yeah.
Dang, I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. Oh, the Ultim
The
prototype beer bomb would, yeah, that would be sweet. I'm
Yeah,
scared to get into Ultim.
I want that one. I don't know if I'm
I-
gonna get lucky on the drop, but
If I got it, I would get sucked down the Ultim rabbit hole, and it would just be. I try my best to not get anything Ultim because I know as soon as I do, I'll just go down that rabbit hole and collect it all. I'll collect it all.
yeah. I've got an Ultim fixed blade that will be here soon.
Okay.
Hopefully, I don't know. I gotta find out exactly when it's gonna get here, but it's gonna be pretty cool. If you've seen the Bilgewater blades,
Yeah.
I
It looks
got the
similar to
Ultim.
that.
I've got the
Ooh.
Ultim one. Yeah, Jackrabbit.
Ooh.
So I was like, I'm just waiting for that bad boy to get here.
Man, who hit me up the other day asking if I wanted one, and I just don't have the funds to get I get one, but it was Brad. Brad hit me up in Messenger. Was like, oh, I just can't
Oh,
afford
yeah.
to do it. Those are nice. I still got to get me one someday.
Yeah.
I will.
Because he got the Carry Commission one, I think.
Yes. Which that one's pretty sweet too. It's just a cool shape. I really do like it.
Yeah. So we did ours with the, I believe the dark. It was like forest green, I think, with
Yeah.
the ivory G10 liners. The liners look really nice on it. Unfortunately, we didn't. It just doesn't look great in a photo for like the product page, just because
Okay.
we couldn't get that angle for it just to show it off.
Well, that's because you need like EDM or somebody takes some really good spicy photos. Man, he
Yeah,
takes
right.
good detailed. Brandon, if you're still in the chat here, I want to know what macro lens you've been using, because I've been trying to do it like a 50 mil or trying to get some, but I just can't get that. I don't know, something about whatever he's doing. I'm gonna break into his settings. I want to know, because he's taking some really good, like buttery good photos, and then you can see all the detail.
Yeah, dude. I mean, his photos, the flat lays he was doing.
Yeah,
I don't think he's done one recently, but those are sick.
Trevor, do you have the blacktail?
He does. I sent him a House of Blades exclusive blue denim blacktail.
Nice. Okay.
That was
Luke-
an experiment.
Oh.
I was trying to see if I could send something to Canada without it getting confiscated.
Well, a fixed blade is probably a lot easier than a folding knife or something like that. What did you
Yeah.
put, like camp tool?
I put camp tool, and then obviously trying to figure out so that way, it was a gift to him. And then I completely botched everything, so it kind of came through where he would have to pay for it.
Oh,
It sent as like merchandise basically, so that kind of sucked. But lesson for me to know not to mess that up next time.
did you put gift on there?
I didn't see, yeah. So because it was technically I had sent it from House of Blades.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
It kind of sent as merchandise.
See, that's what I was gonna say. I tried to put gift, and I can't remember if I was supposed to or not to, because I did send him a giveaway once, and it was like a big package. I think it was when I hit my 1 or 2K on Instagram a couple years ago, whatever it was, and he had won it, and I was like, "Oh man, how am I gonna send this?" And it got caught up in customs, and I had to like write a letter, and it was a pain in the butt. I remember, so I know what you went through.
Yeah, I think we got it fixed on the Zon though, so no biggie.
Wait, did you send the Zon in one package, or did you have to take it apart?
I sent it in one package. It was
Okay.
Basically
Wow.
how we would ship from House of Blades, since he was actually, like I said, the first one was the gift. This one was him.
Yep.
So we sent it normal, man, and I was nervous the whole time until it arrived, but it made it there. So,
Well, you're not going to open this one up. You can hardly open it with your thumb, and if you try to open it on a brand new Zon, so I don't think those Canadian customs are going to be able to whatever. Like, I'm doing this. If you guys are thinking I'm being weird, this is what they do. They try to shake it out. If they can shake it out, they package it back and send it back. I get so worried about it too. Like the knife I sent him. I'm hoping it doesn't have a problem. Sharif is saying about the affordable APC APS-C lenses I found up from Macro around 60 millimeters to 90 equivalent. Oh yeah, Ship, I think you might have sent me some. I've been peeking at them. I don't know. I gotta decide if I want to spend the money on another lens. I've been using my 16 mil, which is right here, and I shoot with my 50. I like that. Or sorry, 56 millimeter Sigma, which I really like that thing. It's good. I'm gonna have to get like a 35. Ooh, Tri-State in the house. What's going on? What is up, Mustache Man?
The stash is in the building.
Yeah, I can smell that upper lip from here. Appreciate you hanging out here. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's scary to send stuff to Canada. Like right now, I'm thinking about like the back of my head, waiting to for Trevor to be like, "Yep, your package didn't show up because I sent him a pen and a knife." And I've actually got something else I'm supposed to send them, but I probably shouldn't air this out too much online. But UPS wants $400 for me to ship it to Trevor. That's an expensive shipment. Chris, check your text.
Oh dang! Hold on, let me look through here real quick. Oh.
Is this something we can see? Uh-oh.
He gave us the thumb flick on the Zon.
Oh, no kidding.
I don't know if I can turn it around that much to show up. I don't know. I see a little bit of wrist movement.
Uh-oh.
He did get it.
Let me make you bigger. Let me bigger.
I hope this comes through. Sorry for how dirty this thing is. Here we go. I don't know if that came through or not, guys. Oh, he already opened it?
Oh, you open. Put your hand over your face.
It
was blurry.
Gotcha.
I'll do it again. Oh, you can't hear me, I suppose, when I make you big.
Nah, I can. I got you. Did that go through?
I didn't see much of a wrist. Like I can't. I mean,
I think because he does it like right at the beginning. Sorry.
Yeah,
guys.
it's really quick. I can't do the over the top though. Like I'll break up everything. That is cool. The Zon is just, it's a knife that I think everybody needs the experience with it. I remember the first time I even opened up anything from Chris Reeve. It was like mind blowing. Like, you know, you open up like anything. I mean, here, you open this up and it's butter smooth, you know. You open up a Zon though, it's like a whole new world. It really is. Anybody in chat is not experienced one, find somebody to experience it. Oh, here actually, speaking of opening and closing knives, here's the banter from you guys, the exclusive one. I have never opened banter. This thing is like literally this is butter. I didn't know how good the banter was.
That thing's chunky though.
Yeah, it is. It's like a little a chode. It's a chode. It's short but super thick, and I like that. But that's what makes it feel like you can do some work with it. But it's heavy too. But it is super. Wow! Like comparing that to the Zon, my thumb is like literally saying thank you right now. You guys can hear it. It's thanking me. That is way easier.
Yeah, so we don't have any more of those. Unfortunately, they sold out. But I did. Yeah, we sent it over to you so you could check it out. But you guys should see Brandon's video. He did the shipwreck one when we first got him. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch that today. I need to do more shipwreck. I did I have a Civivi.
I'm pretty confident that I would jack that entire process up.
I've got even a copper bead on it that matches a little bit. This stuff turns out really good though. This one's the copper on one side, so I call it the two-phase. So it's sat in the bottom of a pirate ship. Only one half of it got patinaed. I forgot I even had that. Thank you for reminding me. I might have to pocket that soon. Put that in the pocket.
So I think ours, just because it has that that antiqued finish, is a little bit more difficult. I think you need to sand it down a little bit, just so that way it gets to that raw copper.
This, I sanded this side down completely because it looked like that. I sanded it down, and it was that really, really pink, brand new penny look. And literally the next day, it patinaed so fast. But I had to sand it down to get it to even look like that, because it used to look like this one. Think you guys will do more exclusive stuff like that again?
Yeah, we've got some more exclusives. Oh, so I mean, speaking of the cruiser, those get here today. They were supposed to show up yesterday.
Oh,
so
heck yeah.
Those exclusives are coming, and then we have an exclusive with Spyderco that's on the way.
Ooh, you got any details that you're able to spill?
Hand material, no, just because things have been delayed and whatnot. But it is going to be Rex T 100, 1000. I don't know. It sounded like a Terminator steel, but when they had told me. But as far as I know, they've only used that steel in the oh my god, what's that? The fixed blade that.
Oh, the mule.
Yeah, the mule. Yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say a naughty word all of a sudden, and I was like, no, that ain't right.
We just talked about that on a past live stream, but yeah, the mule. They said that was the only time that steel has been on, so it'd be pretty cool to get that in pair 3.
That would be sweet. I might have to get one, because I've been eyeing up getting a new pair 3. I've been eyeing it up, but I know that you got a package on its way to me for me to review, and I didn't think that's gonna take up my most recent funds. So when that one comes here, we'll see, because I've been looking for another pair 3. I don't know why I've been having to bit the bullet. This might have to be the one I'll get then. Maybe I'll have to get the House of Blaze exclusive. Yeah,
I was like, it's a problem. I send you stuff for review, and then you're like, I'm taking it.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get that one back. I'll spill the beans. It's gonna be the Arc, but it's not gonna be the Arc that everybody else has seen. So it's gonna be the new one, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to give that one back to you, because I have a feeling I'm gonna open that up and it's gonna go in the pocket, and I'll just be PayPaling you out some money, because I don't think I want to send it back. I just know for a fact.
That thing was pretty cool, man. When I saw it, I was under the impression that it was just a limited edition, but everybody had it. But it only went to select dealers. So
you guys sold out of those pretty quick, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I went on the website, and I literally, like, the morning I saw them, and then I think in the afternoon I was gonna pull the trigger, and they were sold out already.
Yeah. So we basically, with those, is they were selling out so quick that we had to keep reloading them with a certain amount so they didn't oversell.
That makes sense. Yeah, I've seen a couple of videos, and I know Brandon, he's got one, and I watched Ron's video. I watched him do some. He looked like a freaking Ballyston the way he moved that thing around. It was so nice.
Oh yeah.
When I saw that, it pretty much sold me, because I'm all about a one-handed knife. I carried that Gerber in the OTF Gerber, the one that you can just kind of slide out. And the reason it's got to be one-handed, because I actually take that fishing with me, and I can pull it out of my pocket. It's always there. And you want to get the fish hook out of the fish's mouth, grab your Gerber or grab your one-handed one. All my Leathermans I don't have any of the free series, so I haven't been able to use them one-handed. So it's kind of made me like Gerber more than Leatherman, but I think that Arc is going to make me say, no, it's all about the Leatherman, because that free series, like I said, one-handed MagnaCut blade on there, I really think it's going to be sweet.
Yeah, well, I forget what the SKU is for that, but it is in the free series. I think I would almost take that multi-tool over the Arc.
You would? The what is the free?
Is it the P4 or I can't remember. Yeah.
Why? Just out of curiosity. Let me.
I don't feel like I need the upgraded steel. Okay. I mean, whether it's my Archer that's in the pocket with MagnaCut.
Yep.
I feel like I'm covered on that end. You know what I mean? So I'll take the cheaper the cheaper blade, the cheaper multi-tool, and still kind of get
Sure.
that one-handed, action with the magnets and stuff.
Okay. I can agree with you. I just gave my dad a knife. I got it's from Rocktall. I'm sure you've seen me talk about them. They're multi tools. I've got a couple of them in the case I can't reach, but I got one, and theirs was basically like the Arc. The difference was it had a outside large scissors, which I like the large scissors on a multi tool, but the blade was VG10. What about that?
Yeah.
And it was
Oh,
only
well.
like $50.
See, and that's what I was gonna say. So I think if the tool gets the job done and you're covered with, like I was saying, S45,
Yep.
M390 or Magna Cut with your pocket knife, I know it kind of sucks to put one tool away and pull out another one.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of that added benefit, but I don't know. From a practical standpoint, I think I would take the cheaper one
Yep.
if I was gonna add it into my everyday carry.
I can agree with you. And well, here's the thing. I've got a knife in my pocket. I've been kind of trying to carry a Swiss Army knife more often. So I've been carrying the Swiss Army knife, and I actually don't even have another knife in my pocket. And I forgot how good a Swiss Army knife really is when you open it up. I've got some knockoff ones, but they're good. Really nice, decent blade, pretty sharp. I think they get the steel out of Germany, if I remember right. And then it gets shipped over to Switzerland. But a Victorinox, I've been carrying that in the pocket last like 2 weeks because Tyson over at 29 Sparrow Leather sent this over to me. So I can just put my slip joint right in there and it's not fumbling around in the bottom of the pocket. I can reach it really easy.
That's pretty cool. I like that. It looks nice, dude.
Yeah, it's clean. And there's actually put a little orange stitching in there for me because he knows I like orange.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like my Cadet. If I was going with a Swiss Army knife, my Cadet it's simple, slim.
Yeah. I need to get new scales for this because it really looks weird. I'm sure you like the red, but it looks really weird up against the orange and black.
Oh yeah.
I gotta swap those out really soon. I just haven't decided which one I'm gonna get though. I kind of want to get some orange ones.
I've always wanted a mod one, man, but it's just taking those pins out just seems like it's such a hassle.
You don't have to take the pins out. Oh, you mean if you want to mod the blade? Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Well,
With
just
blade.
So on my Cadet, just because it's the A-lock scales, it's pinned together.
Oh, so I know these ones you can like boil this in water, and they're just like form fit. You can pop them out pretty easy. I haven't done it on this one, but I've seen it done. So maybe I should be careful. I'm talking secondhand. I've only seen it done.
Yeah, it's just adhesive on those. So like we do replacements here in the store for the scales and stuff in case someone breaks them. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Are they Swiss Arm? You can get the Swiss Army ones. Do you guys have any like micarta or orange or anything like that?
No, just because we're a repair center for Victorinox, so they send us like the little toothpicks, the tweezers, and then any of the scales that we can replace, like the camo and stuff like that. The scale breaks off on someone.
I have been watching the website. I wanted to get you guys have the black one. I can't remember the name of it, but it's got the black blade, the black inserts.
Oh yeah, that one's nice. That one's only like $80.
I know, and I wanted to get it, and every time I looked, it was gone. You actually have it on the site like 3 times because I think you guys have had it a couple times.
Yeah, I have, and believe it or not, I have one downstairs that I keep walking by every day.
I mean, that would be the perfect one to mod for me. And then you put like a Delica blade, or is it a Delica or Dragonfly blade? I'm not really sure. But here's
Dragonfly, yeah.
Dragonfly, yeah. See, that's what I want. Everything, and you put a Dragonfly blade in there. Here's what Shreve says. He knows steel really well too. I wish they came with S90V or similarly. Yeah, see, that's where you just mod the blade.
I'm curious to know what the price point would be for one of those modded out. Because I mean, obviously, you could take a look at the P4, the Leatherman P4 versus the Leatherman Arc. Basically the same tool, but just that you're paying that upgraded price for Magna Cut.
I was gonna say you're paying that upgraded price, but with a multi-tool like Leatherman's, you've got the pliers. Then see, that's gonna be the hard part. I don't know because of the size of it. I like the size of this. It's just super little. It fits in the pocket really easy. versus would you carry a multi-tool that's that size every day, all day long? Because that could be a one and done tool. It really could be. Oh, here you go. Sharif answered it here. A fully modded Swiss Army knives are around $180 to $300, and there you go. And we have actually talked about this in lives before, because I think I've been talking about wanting to mod a Swiss Army knife for a long time, and I just haven't done it because there are guys who do it a good job and do it really well, and probably do better than I would ever do.
Yeah, gonna cost you though, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I got the funds, and it's hard to say because this is the I can't remember, with the relic or something like that. I can't remember exactly which series this one is. It's the pretty much the most plain yet non-plain one. It doesn't have very many tools in it, and it was $25. It was either this one or you get the small one, and it was like $25. So I'd feel really hardcore spending a lot of money on one. Check out Triangle Tools. They do great work. Okay, I think he had sent me that one. I gotta check that one out too.
I wonder if they're on Instagram.
I say, are you looking?
I
think I've done it before. Oh, I did. I did it. Might have been 2 weeks ago.
Looks like they have a custom Pioneer on their website. LMAX Brass. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. These are nice. Let me see if I can share my screen.
I think they only have one
here
on there.
There we go. Oops. Now we're covering each other. Yeah, here we go. The scales look super cool. And there's the blade. So is that you said Dragonfly? Is it the Dragonfly? It looks modified, really modified.
This is the Tenacious blade up there at the top right corner.
Oh, that's a Tenacious blade?
It looks like it.
It looks like, okay, so they must have taken the belly out basically and reground it down. No, that's M390
They do
though.
everything. No, that's I think they're just doing their own thing, but it looks like a Tenacious blade.
Yeah. That just looks sweet. I like those scales too.
I was gonna say, typically when I see the modded ones, it's always a Dragonfly.
Yeah, that's what I always
see
thought.
added on there.
There's your mule that you were talking about. Well, look at this one. This one's heavily modified. What is going on there?
That one almost looks like the what is it? The salt knife or the? Oh, I don't know what that one is. That one's kind of crazy.
It's so modified. It is so modified.
That's cool though.
It's really cool. Oh, here's the one with it's not even a Spyderco. It's M390. What blade is that? Yeah, these are cool. See, I want to do this. I want to get one. I should just buy one. that costs a lot.
I love that they did that open L too. It's like DLC or Sarah coded.
And S90V too. Yeah, that is cool. That's tempting. That is cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to not look at this because I'm like
That's cool.
really wanting one bad. And oh, look at this. That is cool. I wonder what blade that is though. I don't know. That's too tempting. That's some cool stuff. Not gonna lie.
Sharif says, I think he custom makes his blades. I have one of his modded open L's. You never know it was factory, or it wasn't factory. That's pretty cool, dude. Because I always look at open L's like maybe I'll just grab it as something to throw in the collection, but
I do the same thing.
I don't think I'd carry it. You know what I mean? Like I would just have it.
No, I've got knives that literally I want, but I don't carry, and it's for that exact reason. It's like I want it because it's going to be something that maybe somebody will think, "Oh, that's cool to have in a collection." Because there are a lot of knives you just have to have. Have you seen Crispy Donut Community's new video over at Smoky Mountain Knife Works? There's a small interview with OpenL, and she goes through it, and they have now a kit that you can basically put a fork in it. You fold the blade, and you can put a fork and a spoon. It's basically a lunch kit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've never seen that. It was the first time I've ever seen that. It kind of made me think, I think $80 though, you get the whole kit and you get a like a burrito style roll.
Yeah, I think I
Like
added the
Jewish
video
farmer.
to my watch list, man, because I remember clicking on it and I was like, I don't have time to watch the full video right now. But
It's a
they
good
were,
video.
yeah, Spider Code. They were interviewing everybody that was there at that fall festival.
Yeah. I told me should have named it in quotations. While you were at Blade Show, we were here because everybody's looking at Blade Show content. I was. I mean, I love
Yeah.
watching Blade Show content, and that would have made people like, oh, that's going on.
Dude,
And
I so bad wanted that Chavez from that Blade Show
oh,
Protect booth.
yes, a USA made Chavez with Protec auto. Oh, that auto.
Yeah.
I couldn't carry it though. That'd be my problem.
Oh, that's right.
It's funny you bring that up because somebody in there's a group chat on Facebook or sorry Instagram. It's got like 150 plus people in there. And I can't keep up with it, but somehow I was keeping up with it this morning, and somebody asked me, "Have I seen or have I got my hands on the Boker Chavez?" And I was like, "No, I haven't," because I think you guys have the Boker Chavez?
No, we reached out to them to
Oh.
get it, and it was an overseas exclusive.
Exclusive.
So it's
Yes.
just
That's what I was gonna say. I thought it was
Come on.
only an overseas exclusive.
yeah.
Well, they'd asked me, and I said, "Well, I think I would rather get the Protec Chavez collab, just because it's bigger, but not that I could carry it. But man, that'd be such a cool knife."
Yeah. No, I mean, I think the one that they did for the show was an exclusive piece with
Okay.
the stainless steel and the mic ear grind, which looks amazing.
Oh,
but
man, yeah.
the production ones, I believe they said they're going to come to us through Chavez, so we'll have some.
Ooh. If you got any extra, I might have to check one of those out. Ooh, that'd be good. I got it. Have you seen my new Chavez? I if you haven't, I'm gonna show it anyways. If you haven't seen it already.
Oh, the RCK9, but
Yes.
you have like a weird like faded anode kind of thing, right?
Yeah. So I've got the what do they call that? God, I'm bad with the names right now, but they no longer have them. It's a sprint run. What do they call it? Somebody in the chat's gonna be able to let me know. Yeah, that's a sprint run one.
Is it flame titanium?
Yeah. But they call it something. I wish I could get the pocket clip. Let me do this here. I think I got the last one. Because I reached out to them if they had any.
I think when I saw your video, I thought it was anodizing.
Is that not sweet? It's like copper. It's so good. I blame you though. It's your fault. You sent over that iconic for
Yeah.
me to look at. As soon as I saw the iconic and I had that in my hand, I was like, I'm gonna get me an RCK9. There's no question. But I have to get and I have to get a Chavez one in. Then when I saw on the website they had I think he told me I had 2 left. And by the time I was able to pull up the funds, I looked at what I had available. I was like, okay, I can buy this. And I pulled it off. As soon as I bought that, I went back to the website a couple hours ago and they were gone. I'm pretty sure I got the last one. Oh, it's so good though. So good.
Reef said, WTH, why would Booker do that? They could have sold so many here in the US. I think so too.
Doesn't I mean Boker's German and Europeans have the hardest laws. Spyderco has to make specific knives that don't have a locking system. They have to be a certain blade length. I feel like that would just be silly of them to, even bother making an automatic for one thing.
Yeah, I mean, so anytime we get the Boker Kalashnikovs, we actually have to order them through a third party because the knives are made by Boker.
Yep.
And then they have to get shipped somewhere to have the spring put into them. So we buy through a third party. Even though we're buying it from them, we get them from a third party.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's a weird situation, especially with it being an automatic.
Yeah.
But
she says 3-inch and non-locking is typical the rule for overseas.
Oh well, yeah. Then it would. I don't know if it would meet that with the. I mean, it would meet the 3 inches as an auto, but
yeah. Well, okay. So the ProTac runt, that's California legal, But you can have autos in California?
Yes, I believe so. They just have to be under
3 inch, or
two
is it 2 inch?
2.5. I think 2.5 inches.
Oh,
They're
nice.
tiny, dude. I thought it was really tiny.
California beating Minnesota's rules. I gotta look up Minnesota's laws because I'm pretty sure we still can't carry it because it's an automatic knife. California just won up Minnesota. Man. That said, I talked to a bunch of international buyers, and a lot of them don't care. Oh, here we go. Cali law is 2.5-inch autos only. So that, dang. I wish I got to look up the laws here in Minnesota. I don't even think we can carry a balisong here in Minnesota. To me, that's just crazy. I got to move down to Texas where you are and just be able to carry a freaking sword.
Yeah, just you don't have to worry about it down here, man, at all.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the specs for that Boca Redención. Yeah, it's about 2.3 inches on the.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I guess that's pretty tiny. I mean, it would
That's
definitely
a small knife.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I wish
Like
we
this is
could
a
get
rib.
that.
And that's got it. I think that's even bigger than the Boker will be then. This is the giant mouse rib. And that is small. So is it smaller than that?
So everything they have on here, obviously, I'm having to convert to inches on my side, but
Because it's metric.
yeah, yeah. But I went ahead and just dropped it in the chat. I mean, it looks cool. It looks like something ProTech would make.
Oh yeah, it is nice. I still think the ProTech one's better. Just because of the size. If you're gonna spend that kind of money. Nothing against Boker, because I like Boker, I really do. Boker Chavez. I can't open links on StreamYard, I guess.
Oh, gotcha.
Called the Mini Redención.
Yeah.
Let me share my screen. Add to stage. Share this. Let's bigify it. There we go. Yeah, so whatever overall length in centimeters. Yeah, I'm oh, it is MagnaCut? I thought it was Bowler M390.
Nah.
You would think it would because Austria is closer. That they would get their steel from from a closer place. Because where's MagnaCut made out of?
It's US. It's US based from Crucible. So, and that's what back the last time we talked about steel. I know it was pretty hard for MagnaCut. Like they weren't selling overseas. You had to have like a weird I don't know, like a weird process to get a hold of it for knives. So,
and that's what would surprise me because you would think Bowler would be easier coming from Austria. You know, it's within the area. That would just made more sense to just to be a USA made knife, which is weird to say.
Yeah,
cool knife though. I do like it. Sharif said it is 5.6 inches. He did the conversion, and it's definitely under 2.5 inches.
Yeah. So other than being locking, it would meet those requirements just to be be overseas. So.
Oh, Ed says he's over Chavez. He don't carry him well. Okay. I'm not over Chavez. I still am a really big fan, and I think I'm actually more of a fanboy after seeing the blue label, the blue label, blue line, the micarta liner lock.
I think they're doing it's blue label, right?
Is it label or line? I think label. I'm thinking something else if I'm saying line, I guess. Because they're doing the straight, the 229, the tack, and the chub, all micarta liner locks. The straight is going to be $150, and I don't even think it comes with the Chavez skull clip. It's going to on it automatic. I'm pretty sure it comes with it, but it doesn't come with it on there. And for $150, I think it's going to be LMAX steel. Pretty sweet little knife. I want one. I'll probably buy one.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't really notice it when it's in my pocket. Not in a bad. I mean, I carry my knives in my back pocket, so.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I don't notice it. No, I don't notice it at all. But Mine is the street version, so I believe it's a lot smaller than the actual 229.
Oh yeah, it's a significant difference.
Yeah.
It's not as significant as the Sabenza large and Sabenza small, but it is definitely a difference. I when I posted that video a couple months ago comparing them, it is the street is to me the street is perfect. The RCK9 is almost identical size as the street, and to me that's I don't know. I don't have the biggest of hands. It's not the smallest either, but it's like the perfect EDC. And when I carry a knife, I think it shouldn't be super big. I know another, like I said, this anything bigger than this would be hard to carry.
I think the only crazy thing that's way too big that Chavez makes is going to be that tool they came out with, because that thing's massive.
Oh, I saw that in people's hands. That would be well. They make a small one and then they make it bigger. What's the name? Fat Boy. I think one is the Fat Boy. I don't remember the names. I'm gonna have to look that up here. I think one is for the pouch and one's for the truck.
I think it's funny you said the Fat Boy. It's actually the Chavez Little Boy.
Oh, Little Boy.
They look.
What's the other one then?
They're
What's
both
the other
called
one?
Little Boy. The one I clicked on is Little Boy. One Stonewash. I don't see the bigger ones.
It's probably sold out. They have two sizes. Little Boy driver and chat, help me out, guys. I know there's another one. What's the name of it? There's another one. I'm pretty sure it was like Fat Kid or it was something because I looked at it. I was when I was filming my video for Chavez, I'd pull up the actual website live. And I was like, what? And I laughed out loud. I almost had to cut it out.
Let's see if I can find it.
They also came out with another tack, an integral lock tack. Is that on their website?
The auto tack, like the OTF.
No, the TAK, the tiny ass knife. Their website isn't up to date.
I don't think
so.
Here
it is. Yeah, here it is.
That's all I was like.
This is the new tack, the Redemption tack with the integral lock. They got a full back liner on there. This is one that I would want to get if I had $350 right now. This is what I'd get.
I was thinking of the Chubb for that OTF.
I like that. I've always thought about getting one. I was gonna say that I'm not really into the Chubb just because I just carry I don't know, something a little different. As much as I love it, like when I say I'm not into it, that's me telling myself that, hey Mike, you don't have the money for that. Tell yourself you don't want it.
Yeah.
I have to do that. And if I don't do it out loud, I might actually then think I need it. Ed actually says the only one he likes is the tack. Okay. See, I think the tack is cool.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. The Little Boy is the small one. The Fat Man is the big driver.
See, is that not funny? Who put that in chat? Thank you. Trevor put that in there. Thank you. Oh, and Nicer Life. Yeah, the Fat Man.
That's pretty
and Little Boy. That is too funny. That is awesome. And typically carry what most people would consider big. See, Sharif, he carries big knives. I'm sure, Sharif, your Aurelia, would you say, is that considered big or small? That's probably small for you. Because he designs good sized knives.
Wasn't that pretty close to the Zon though?
Oh, it's identical to Zon.
Yeah. So no, I would consider that a big knife. I mean, so the Arius and the Zon are two of the biggest knives I've had in the collection. So
when you say in the collection that you carry, or just collection in general?
Just collection in general. You just have like knives that I've had. So I mean, it's pretty. I think you're missing a little bit on the blade.
It's so close. It is so close. It's so close. Sharif can probably tell us the specs. It is so close. But here's the Kaimano. Have you seen this from Sharif? The Kaimano.
So when I think huge knives, I'm thinking of like the Sheepdog XL, like just something that's like ridiculously oversized, Like you're just buying that because you think it's funny and cool.
And what's that? Is it the Tops knife? What's the, no, is it Cold Steel? What knife is that one that you just see people carrying in their pocket?
The freaking is it the Espada?
Yeah, the Espada. They pull it out of their pocket, and it's
That's
just like a freaking pocket sword. That thing is
yeah,
cool.
that thing's crazy.
Another knife I would like to get, but I would probably not use it. And that's just being honest. Hey, Sid, what's going on, my guy? Sid Bones in the house.
Gabe said Chubby Boy. Chubby Boy's going to be the mid-sized one when they come out with it.
Speaking of mid-size, when is Chris Reeve going to come out with a medium Sabenza, a medium Inkosi? Like, I've heard rumors of a small Zan, though.
Man,
Would you
I've
carry
never,
that?
I haven't heard of anything from them, and I would think that we would get like a heads up. But I don't think I would, man. I like the zone where it's at.
Okay.
It's a, and that's my thing with these with the hinders. I think the 3-inch is too
Okay.
small. I think the 24 is way too big.
Yep.
I think the 3.5 is perfect for a heavy duty. How do I want to classify this as a hard use knife? I guess you could say.
Right. I could go with that.
And then same thing with the Zon, man. Like I think that's the whole purpose of that knife. So
Well,
I think to make
boss.
it, yeah. And I think the best way to put this is like when you see Ben Peterson from NAFS, his banter, it was made to be light. It was made to pass his finger test, and it was made to be a budget knife. So, for instance, you have the copper one there. We took it and upgraded the blade steel. We took it and upgraded the handles, and now that knife kind of doesn't fit what it was meant to be.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so it's a little more. It's way more expensive, and it's got so much weight that you probably It's not going in your basketball shorts or your sweats. It's going to weigh you down.
No. It's
so
ton heavier than the Zon, by the way, just so you know.
yeah. So nothing like not to hate on it. It's just you took away that vision from it. So I think that's what would happen if you did that to the Zon, in my opinion.
I could agree with you, and that's why I digress. Leave the Zon alone. The aluminum Zon can say the sizes, but a medium Inkosi would make me pitch a 10.
Yeah. So I actually don't like the small Inkosi. And not that it's a bad knife or anything. I feel like when I look at it aesthetically, it looks like the handle is a little off from the blade.
Yeah, I can agree with you. I'm trying to it's too small for a work knife, but it's great for like taking to a wedding. But I like the looks of it. But the finger choils are too small for me. If you want to call the finger grooves.
And I feel like that's just what throws me off. So, not that it's a bad knife, but aesthetically, like it doesn't grab me like the larger ones do. So,
okay,
I think a medium on that one would be really cool.
A medium would be perfect. There you go. So that's like the size difference, and I think one right in between there would be just outstanding, in my opinion. Then that's just me talking, out loud.
Yeah.
Knife 969 says I don't think there's such thing as a small heater. Hey Palmer, what's going on? Good morning. Knives for Life, which one did you just order in Tanso? The tack? I think we were probably talking about the tack at that point.
Oh yeah, we're falling behind on the chat.
Yeah. Oh, Sharif calls the Aurelia mid-size.
Oh, okay.
So he would call the Kaimanu would be considered mid-sized in that aspect. Like I said, I was asking you, have you seen this before? Have you? This is one of Sharif's designs as well. I love it. I have to show it off every time I can even think about it.
And who's making the knives?
This one, Sharif. Is this Best Tech?
Best Tech,
I think. And this one's Riot. The Aurelia is Riot. So these two knives right here are made next to each other. Put that in perspective. I think that's kind of cool to think about. Let me see here. Awesome. What are we missing in chat here? The Aurelia 3.6. Chubby boy. Medium should be called the dad bod. Did you see it?
That's
That's
pretty
good.
good. That's a good one.
Yvonne sized in Kosi. I missed something, but he has a lot of fixed blade size. Yvonne's size would be smaller. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's Kaiser. Oh, okay. This is Kaiser. I didn't know that. I forgot about that. That's right. This is probably Kaiser's best knife.
That's pretty cool.
The Militar. Have you seen that one?
I haven't seen the Militar.
Are you guys getting any of those? I only saw it at Blade Show. I haven't seen it in person, obviously, when there, but I have my eye on that one.
See if I can pull
It
it up.
comes in like 8 different styles. I mean, you got the 80s craze all the way up to like copper. I mean, there's like a couple different styles. I got my eye on that one, and I saw was it Everyday City posted a video this morning. They got a fixed blade. I don't know. That one's kind of cool. I'm kind of contemplating it. The Aurelia is a crazy pre-order price. Yeah, when you say crazy, it's only at $280. $280 for literally. I'm gonna say it, and I'm not the first to say it by no means. I'm stealing this. Somebody else called it Sabenza Killer. I didn't say that, so you guys didn't hear that from me. So, and like I said, I would say it's pretty dang good for $280. What is Sabenza now, Chris? 500, 550?
500, I think, if you get like the standard, just sandblasted one, plain Jane. Yeah,
See, that's crazy.
probably around that area.
But I think that's what you get though when it comes to buying something from that where it's made. Let me just kind of put that where it's made can make a huge difference. So, which reminds me,
Yeah, I mean, but we talked on that on one of our last live streams.
I think you did.
There are some knife brands that are American made that charge that pretty close to that price. But I would take something from Kaiser or over them just because they haven't worked out all those kinks yet. Whether it's
Exactly.
and some, they're not using bearings, they're using Teflon or something like that. It's just I think the quality can come from anywhere, and I just sometimes I think prices can definitely get a little too crazy if that.
Way too crazy. And as a designer like Sharif himself, if he was to go to an American maker, we would have to spend so much more money buying an American maker. But we, like Sharif just said it right here, we need a good American maker. And I just got the go ahead to be able to talk about this. Urban EDC, you guys have seen the Urban EDC F5.5. You've seen this one, haven't you, Kristen? You have one of these?
I don't.
As good as this knife is, made by Riot. I just got the Vaquero, made by Riot. Urban EDC is looking for an American maker. He wants to make this He wants to find an American maker to make the Urban EDC F5.5. And I messaged him back, and I was like, "Yeah, that would be really sweet, but that price point is going to be way too high." Here Palmer says, Benchmade. It's an American-made knife. It's great. We all love them, but man, that price is so high. So getting an American maker to come out with all these really cool designs, we fall back on it. And like you said, Kaiser's nailing it. They're kicking butt. They really are. Riot, we know what they can do. Beztech is kicking some butt right now. They're nipping at Riot's heels. There's some really good, quality control, non-American made knives, and I hate to say it that way, but we, like Sharif said, we need a good American maker to just step it up if you want something, because I think a lot of people are strictly American made only.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get those people in here all the time. It would be really cool to have an American OEM that's just doing really good stuff. It's just if let's just take like Arcane Design, like for instance, that knife is already priced at pretty close to $300.
Is it? Okay.
I think just different models, but we'll use that $300 as an example. But
yep.
I think if he were to do it American made, it would be insane, man. You'd probably be at $600, you know, because
Yeah.
and I think that's the biggest thing is like the minimum order quantity for something like that here probably doesn't even, you know, it's 3 times the amount that you would do overseas. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah. Because I don't know how many Riot knives can be made or not, but yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I know
Yeah.
it's something that it's kind of a touchy subject in the EDC community. I think I've seen other people touch bases on it, but yeah, it would be super expensive because it would be insane work. And I don't know if he's taking on large projects, but a hypercut manufacturer, I'll reach out to Urban EDC and tell him about that because, like I said, he's seriously looking for it. It was just an idea, and I love the F5.5. I mean, you know me, I like my Jesper box these knives. But Chris, I'm getting hungry. I'm ready for lunch.
Yeah, same. I gotta go do some work over in the shop, man.
Yes, I appreciate you hanging out with me. You know, it was good chatting with you. We got to do more of this. You got more often because I like hanging out with you and chatting, talking knives. Is there anything you want to say, House of Blades, personally, yourself? Anything you want to show or talk about before we leave here?
Yeah, man. If you guys enjoyed having me on stream, man, we do a stream every Wednesday live at 5. Um, it'll be me, Sam, or Quinn, some other special guests, and we just kind of talk about knives, show you new product, things like that. I feel like it's fun, but we're always glad to have more people joining in.
And I enjoy watching you guys. I always hang out every time I can, even if I'm not making noise in there. I'm there hanging out because
Creeping, lurking in the background.
Yep. Well, hey, I appreciate you once again. Thank you for hanging out with you guys. Check out House of Blades, of course, code Barbarian if you want to order anything offline. You guys do custom. If you guys want to put your logo or something on a knife, you guys do that. I think $10. Sweet deal. So you guys want custom stuff.
It's pretty close.
And you guys are kicking butt. House of Blades, guys. Check them out. Check out their YouTube live at 5 Central Standard Time on YouTube. Appreciate you. Everybody have a great weekend. And as always,
later, guys.
Make sure your coffee is stronger than your toddler.
Later, guys.